Hello everyone and welcome back to another video by me, the RangerGeorge. Today, I'm going to be talking about The Elder Scrolls Online again. So I made this video a while ago about how The Elder Scrolls Online is actually quite a fun game, and I feel that a lot of people haven't been playing it because it came out. I feel like a lot of people, myself included for a long time to be honest, are quite interested in the whole Oblivion, we have Morrowind, we have Skyrim, these single-player RPGs that we all enjoy. And The Elder Scrolls Online comes out and it's designed very much as an MMO, and I know a lot of people are not really into the whole MMO thing, and then didn't bother to play it or played it a bit and realized it wasn't Skyrim Online and decided to give up on it forever. But in that video I talked about how I've been playing it since the beta on and off. So I started playing it in, I think it was 2014 or something, and I've come back every so often just to try it a bit, and recently I've been playing it a lot more. But today I want to talk about what I've been doing on the game since my recent video where I got back into the game and played it a bit more, and just explain what I've been up to. So as I've said before, I'm not exactly hardcore into this game. There are some people that are so into it, they min-max everything, they get everything they possibly need in the game, they really play this game as their main game, I suppose, and I do play this game quite a lot, but not to that degree, and the way in which I play this game is essentially just how I want to play it. And this video, yet again, is going to be one of these videos where I'm essentially just going to explain how I've been enjoying the game, what I've been up to, and I just want to see if anybody else is interested in maybe picking up the game, having a go with it in this kind of casual way, and just seeing how they enjoy it, because I know a lot of you guys out there, you love The Elder Scrolls, you're excited for The Elder Scrolls 6, but I'm just saying, if you haven't played this game, I would really recommend even just for the story content alone. So what have I been doing recently? Well, recently I've just been leveling up one of my characters that is getting quite close to the max level, which is 50, and then you go into the point system in the game, and to do that I've just been doing little world quests that are around. I've been doing some of the Harrow Storms, I think they're called, and just other little bits and pieces, leveling up my companion, and doing guild quests with the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood, and my character's a vampire. It's really fun to just go around. I've got some abilities I can show on the screen where if my character is running, they turn invisible, I can feed on people, I can pickpocket people, assassinate, etc. It's quite a fun thing to do because you can loot their items, you can break into houses as well, loot the items, sell it, get more gold, and just build up your character more and more and more, and also enjoy the stories. I mean, I do skip through some of the stories because, you know, I can sort of read it and get exactly what's going to happen. I don't need to listen to the entire thing. And to be honest, I got gifted as one of my monthly rewards, I'm pretty sure, or maybe I got given a crate with it in or something, and I got these crown scrolls, so I kind of have to get through the quests quickly because I have this limit on extra XP I can get. But I've essentially just been doing that. I've been enjoying my character. I want to get this character to max level, then I want to start thinking about what armor I want to go for, and maybe I can craft some of my other character, or I can start trying to do some veteran dungeons and stuff like that. I heard that's a thing you can do in the game, so I'd like to go more into the end game. I have another end game character that's massively undergeared, so I'd like to upgrade that character too, but for now I'm just exploring the world, enjoying what content there is. I got the latest expansion, the Golden Road, I think, or the Gold Road recently, so I want to get into that content. There's an event on at the moment, and to be honest, it's just fun to go around and see all the different people doing stuff in the game. It's nice to explore the different zones. I've been spending a lot of time in Skyrim, and I did go to Morrowind. Well, I went all around the world essentially and just tried different areas as I was recording some stuff for this video, just doing my quests basically. So that is how I've been enjoying the game, and I want to get more and more and more into this game and learn about it and essentially document me learning about the game, because I want to make some more videos on different things in the Elder Scrolls, but the Elder Scrolls Online is currently the thing essentially in the Elder Scrolls universe. There isn't really anything else going on. I mean, the Elder Scrolls 6 is going to come out eventually. There's Skyblivion, which is a really cool, interesting fan mod that's going to come out soon, or fan remake of the Oblivion and Skyrim's engine, but I want to talk about the Elder Scrolls Online because it's got so many interesting zones in it that are great to explore. I'd like to do some videos talking about the lore there, the different locations, what you can find, etc. That could be some fun videos to make, but I just wanted to make this video to explain essentially, so this is what I'm doing and this is how you could enjoy the game too if you're a casual player. I know a lot of people, you don't want to get into the whole grind of an MMO, you know, you gotta like get to the end game and then keep running stuff and it never ends. The way I've been playing this game is I just essentially play it whenever I feel like playing something on the Elder Scrolls. I just turn on the game, I log in, I run around, I do some quests, I do some of the guild stuff. I enjoy doing these little challenges that you get them with the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood every day. You can go and assassinate someone. It's just fun to be able to go into the game, see the character you've been leveling up, and enjoy that. There's also all these areas, of course, in the world of Tamriel that we can go to now. The Somerset Isles, Orsinium, the there's almost the whole world. You can see on the map there's a significant amount of areas. Well, there's a significant amount of content that's available now. And it's really fun to just explore the areas while you're leveling up characters. I mean, I'm not exploring the endgame content so much at the moment. I'd like to do some more videos delving into that when my character, well, my second character reaches max level and I really start looking into it all. But for now, I'm just enjoying the kind of leveling experience, because I feel that a lot of the time with MMOs, people get in this mindset that you've got to level as quickly as possible. You got to get to that point where you're max level, and then you got to do endgame content and just grind that out. And I think that, in my opinion, if you're going to play the Elder Scrolls Online as someone that likes Skyrim, likes Oblivion, likes Morrowind, you got to take your time, play it as if you're playing Skyrim or Oblivion. Just enjoy the quests, make your character look cooler. You can unlock armor in the game without paying for stuff. Mounts is a different story, but let's be honest, typically in the Elder Scrolls RPGs, you cannot really get that many cool mounts anyway. You've got to sort of just buy horses, and you can buy them in the game. If you want really cool mounts, yeah, you can get the free rewards to unlock it too, but that's how I'm essentially doing it. I'm paying for the monthly subscription, I should disclose, but the reason why is just because you get the crafting bag. I've got all these different characters. It's very convenient. I like having that. You don't need to do that though, and also it was actually a good solution for me because I didn't want to buy the latest version of the game. I had the, I think the Morrowind version of the game from a long time ago, but if I had the subscription, I get all the content up to the latest expansion. I only purchased the expansion actually today because I wanted to try out the new world event, and I feel like if you're enjoying a game and it's something you come back to a lot, all I do with this game is I pay for a month, play it for as long as I want, and then I stop. And then if something comes out, or if I just feel like playing it, I pay for another month, play it for a month, I can stop again. And I feel that it's a good way to play the game. At the end of the day, it's only £7 or £8, at least in British money. I don't know about the American audience out there, how much it is, but it maybe $10 or something, and that's not a significant amount of money, I'd say. Yeah, you can buy a game for that price, but, you know, this is a game that you can keep playing. You don't have to. You could play it for a month, level up all your characters, enjoy that experience, and then stop paying for it. It's just like, you just play the game for that period, and then it's not like you can't play the game. If you don't want to craft in the game, which you don't really have to, just delete the crafting materials or sell them all on an auction house, or just sell them to the vendor for whatever small amount of gold you can get for that, and then just enjoy the stories. That's the way I'd play it. So I'd say my current experience has just been pretty enjoyable. I like going around the world with my companion, I like leveling up, I like enjoying the fact that my character is a vampire, so I get access to all these abilities. I'm now max level as the vampire, which is quite fun. I think in some of the footage you guys will be looking at, you can see that when I talk to traders, they won't sell anything to me unless I use this spell, which kind of clouds their mind, because, well, right now I'm a level 4, you call it stage 4 vampire, I think, and that means that no one will trade with me, but I can mesmerize them as I'm a max level, and then they will trade with me, so it allows me to maintain that max level and also be able to trade with people. So I love that kind of mechanic. It feels like I'm actually sort of in the world. It's nice to see the other players. I like the world events and taking part in that because I can't do it by myself. You can see in some of the Harrow Storms, I was doing it and I kept dying, and then a lot of people started joining, and then you get it done, you get the reward, you're like, oh, that was kind of fun. I went around Skyrim a bit, I went around the Somerset Isles, etc., and it was just a fun experience for me. And I feel that if you don't want to deal with this monthly subscription, they are offering I think it's a deluxe edition of the Gold Road, which gives you every previous expansion like fully unlocked and the Gold Road, and then you can just play through that and level, and you don't have to worry so much about crafting materials. I mean, you really don't need to care about it. You can just make a character, level it, make another one, level it, and that's the way I was doing it for a long time. I think just because I actually really enjoy the game and want to play it more, that's why I've decided to get the subscription, which is a pretty standard thing for most MMOs. I mean, the fact you can play the game without a subscription, I always thought was quite an interesting point to consider, because a lot of these MMOs, World of Warcraft for example, I said this game was free to play, and what I mean by that is you have to obviously, I should have said you have to pay for the game, but free to play in the sense that you don't have to have a subscription, whereas with World of Warcraft for example, you have to have one to even play the game, and it has microtransactions within the game as well. Whereas the Elder Scrolls Online, you can get a subscription, get some free stuff with that as well. You get the amount your subscription costs in crowns, which is quite cool. So I've got a couple crowns now that I can use to buy crates if I want to every month. And then you also get the actual subscription and the benefits you get with that, which is just, you know, the crafting bag and stuff like that. But I'd say I definitely don't need it. I just want it. I enjoy the game, and when I don't want to play the game for a while, I'll cancel it. That's what I did. I did it for my videos with how ESO was fun, played it for a while, thought, right, bit busy now with other things I've got to sort out, so I stopped it, and then I came back to it maybe a week ago or so, and I've been playing it again. And it's really fun. It's a really fun game. I love coming back to it whenever I just feel like it, and I'd recommend you guys have a go with that. I'm going to update you guys whenever I do new things in the Elder Scrolls Online, if I get to the max level with the character, how I feel about the endgame content, what I'd like to explore. I want you guys to think of these videos as just an RPG player, because you can see on my other channels, I essentially just play RPG games. Sometimes I'll play multiplayer games, but a lot of the time I'm an RPG oriented guy. I don't like playing online stuff so much. I mean, sometimes, but I'm definitely more oriented on story games, so playing the Elder Scrolls Online is a really interesting experience for me because there are other people on it that I don't interact that much with, but when I do, it's generally not negative, which is a good thing, because I know a lot of people just want to enjoy stories and enjoy these games, and if you like the Elder Scrolls universe and you find this sort of thing interesting, I think it's really worth having a go. And one thing I want to add, which I played a long time ago, maybe back during after the beta, but you know, years and years and years ago, there's PvP in the game, in the Imperial City, so you can go to the Imperial City and there's a lot of PvP going on there. You can capture forts and stuff for your faction, and I really want to have more of a go with that, but I felt that I would need to get to max level to fully enjoy that first. I mean, I could have a go, but maybe I will at some point soon, so I'll let you guys know my thoughts on that, and I just hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. I hope you've got a better idea of how I'm enjoying the Elder Scrolls Online at the moment, why it's still pretty interesting, why I've decided to come back to it, why I've decided to pay for it, and just maybe it can give you a bit of direction if you're feeling like, what game do I want to play? I like fantasy games. What's a good one that's happening at the moment? And maybe you miss the Elder Scrolls, maybe you're sick of playing Skyrim, or maybe you just want to try something else, and I'd recommend it even just for the leveling experience with a free character. Well, you have to pay for the game, as I said, but a free experience without subscriptions, and just enjoy that, because, to be honest, in itself, paying, I don't know how much the game is. I mean, the latest expansion will be like £40 or something, but maybe, what, $50, something like that. But if you want to buy the very basic version of the game, I'm sure it's so cheap, and just the leveling experience by itself is essentially an RPG game, so you can just enjoy that as well. But this video is not meant to be, you should buy the Elder Scrolls Online. It's more about, this is the way I'm enjoying it, this is how I'd recommend it if by watching this video and seeing the footage you're interested in trying it. I think the combat is quite interesting. It's not as dynamic as some RPG games, of course, but it's got a little bit to it. It's quite fun to try the different abilities if you're a vampire, or even if you're a Dark Brotherhood assassin, or a Thieves Guild guy, or depends which class you choose as well. There's so many classes in the game, and I even made a Necromancer recently that I want to try and level up a bit too, and I'm going to try and do all of that leveling in the Somerset Isles with a High Elf, so that'll be quite a fun thing to do as well. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. Thank you for watching today's video, and I'll be doing some more videos soon. Let me know what sort of videos you'd like to see, and I'll see you all in the next video. Good luck on your adventures, everyone.